Hello and welcome to NeoEnglish, the podcast where we help you learn practical English for real conversations, fast. Today, we have an important and very serious topic: community in shock over Leeds attack involving crossbow.
This news is scary and sad. There was an attack in Leeds, a city in the UK. 2 women were badly hurt and a man has been arrested. The attack happened with a weapon called a crossbow. Let's talk about this in simple English today.
A crossbow is a kind of weapon, like a bow and arrow, but stronger and easier to shoot. For example, in movies or old stories, heroes might use bows. A crossbow looks like a small machine for shooting arrows quickly.
Now, let's break down the main phrases and vocabulary used in the news. First, seriously injured. This means someone is badly hurt. For example, if you break your arm in a car accident, you are seriously injured. If someone falls from a bike and cannot walk, that is also seriously injured.
Arrested means the police have taken someone because they think this person did something wrong or illegal. For example, if police catch a robber, the robber is arrested. Or if someone starts a fight in public, the police arrest them.
There is another phrase: the community is in shock. This means that people living in the area are very surprised and upset. For example, if something bad happens in your neighborhood, people talk about it and feel worried. Another example: if a shop burns down, everyone is in shock.
Let's explain incident on Otley Road. An incident is another word for a bad event or accident. Otley Road is the name of the street where this happened. So, an incident on Otley Road means a bad event happened on that street.
The story also mentions Headingley councillor Abdul Hannan. A councillor is someone who works in the local government. They help look after problems in the community. For example, a councillor might help fix roads or talk to police when something bad happens. Another example: your school may have a student councillor who helps students solve problems.
The councillor said the council is working closely with the police. This phrase means they are helping the police and talking together to solve the problem. For example, if your teacher and your parents work closely, they talk and help each other. Another example is when doctors and nurses work closely in a hospital.
We also have the word reassuring. When someone reassures, they try to make people feel calm and safe. For example, your friend might reassure you before an exam by saying, "Don't worry, you will do great." Or, a parent might reassure a child who is scared of the dark.
A quote from the councillor says, "It's horrific." Horrific means very, very terrible or frightening. For example, a big fire can be horrific. Hearing very bad news can be horrific too.
Let's quickly tell the story one more time, in simple English. 2 women were badly hurt in Leeds, on Otley Road. A man attacked them with a crossbow, which is a dangerous weapon. The police came and arrested the man. The local councillor, Abdul Hannan, talked to the police and tried to make people feel calm. He said this incident is horrific and he feels sad for the victims.
Now, let's quickly review some important words and phrases. Seriously injured, badly hurt. Example: he was seriously injured in an accident. Arrested, taken by the police. Example: she was arrested after the robbery. In shock, very surprised and upset. Example: the town is in shock after the news. Incident, a bad event. Example: there was an incident at the school. Councillor, a local government leader. Example: the councillor helped fix the park. Working closely, helping together. Example: the teachers are working closely to plan the event. Reassuring, making people feel safe. Example: she is reassuring her friends. Horrific, very terrible. Example: the accident was horrific.
Here's the story again using our new words. Last night, on Otley Road in Leeds, there was a horrific incident. A man with a crossbow attacked 2 women and they were seriously injured. The police arrested the man. The councillor, Abdul Hannan, is working closely with the police to reassure the community, which is now in shock.
If you want to keep learning more practical English and don't want to miss the daily news, you can subscribe to NeoEnglish.
Thank you for listening. Remember to use these new words and phrases in your conversations. Stay safe and see you next time on NeoEnglish.